everyone. Welcome to a new video. I have yet to post in a while. And before I start this, and by the title, I'm guessing you can already tell what this video is about. It's the Pika showcase, or the Pika flute. I'll probably do a Magu showcase, depending on how good this video does. But before I continue, I want to ask, if you guys like this sort of content, or like this sort of format, or anything related to this, leave a like, and I'll consider doing more. I haven't posted in a while, that being because I honestly don't know if you guys like this, or, you know, like what I'm doing, or this game at all. I can continue, I could do other games. I have a lot of games, but, you know, just tell me what type of games you like, and I'll consider them, you know. I'll probably post some horror content here and there, but right now I'm just doing this because this is what my budget is allowing me to do. So let's get started. So starting off with the whole Pika showcase, we got I believe its primary attack, which is the lunge. You charge up a light sword and then you aim it at an enemy, and then while you aim it, it strikes through. If said enemy is blocking, it breaks through their block, which will leave them stunned. Though this can be easily dodged based on how far or how quick they move. So you gotta aim this with great precision and use it properly. Next move is light kick. This one can be blocked and is very predictable when blocking, so they can perfect block you. So you gotta be careful and use this move quickly and not charge it up for too long. As you can see, it leaves a burning effect, and this burning effect does more damage to the enemy. Though, like I mentioned earlier, it can be blocked, so use it at great discretion. Next move is, you know, you can always block this move, and it is like probably the most worst move in the game. Well, not in the game, probably in like the Pika's skill set. Because even though it does so much damage, if someone's blocking with this move, they won't take any damage, and they can move closer and closer and then hit you while you're using it. So it leaves you very vulnerable to attacks, and it can be easily countered. But that doesn't mean, great. This is the third time I've done this recording, and I'm just gonna continue. Anyway, as I was saying, it can leave you vulnerable, but it's very, very strong when you want to do damage, or grind Krakens, or Sea Beasts, if they got their attention on someone else, and you won't take damage. So you could just use that and drain their health like crazy. This next move is Pika's, traversable move, which helps you move from place to place very quickly, which is Light Flight. Right now we're in a new world, so if we end up flying all the way over there, or I believe it's right over there, we can get all the way to Alabasta in like a matter of like minutes. Meanwhile, it takes like a whole 10 minutes to get over there. Going back and forth with Light Flight. Now the next move is Mirror Kick, and while I believe this is a block break, I haven't played in a while. I have yet to play in a while. This is a block break, but it's also predictable as well, like Light Kick. This is Mirror Kick. It gives you a higher distance of range, and it takes a longer load-up time, but it does more damage than Light Kick. And it can also, say you're flying over the... That's not what I meant to do. Okay, well, pretend like we are flying over the ocean, and then we accidentally let go of T. And we're like, oh no, we're gonna drown. Use Mirror Kick to easily escape. And then you can use Light Lunge to escape as well. That's not how it's supposed to go. Dang, these collision... What is with these invisible collision walls? Alright, yeah, we're gonna ignore that. We're gonna go back to the showcase. But yeah, you could use Mirror Kick to get out of situations very quickly, or to go places farther if you're light flight is still on cooldown. You could also use light flight, you know, to get closer to the enemy, or mirror kick to get closer to the enemy. This next attack is much more better represented right over in a corner. Get over there. Go. Go. Stay. Oh yeah. Ignore the electricity. Pika's passives are usually Logia, like this Logia bar shows down here. So if you get attacked without Hockey, the attacks will phase right through you. But, no, I'll explain the passives in a bit. That could work. Okay. Bro, this is going horrible. Anyway, we got Jewels of Light, Pika's ult, which is extremely strong, but can be blocked, just like Light Ray. And when I mean it's extremely strong, it could drain a boss's health in a matter of seconds. Now, last time I checked, I believe that Pika's ult in total did 4,000 damage. 4,200 damage. And if you can tell, Anel, a boss in the, I believe, the previous world, has 20 health. It either is 10k health or 20k health. 2,000 health, 10,000 health, I don't really know. But that equals to 5 Pika ults that can kill him. And that's like really, really strong, and it's a very good, you know, very good ult. Just if the person's blocking and they have like Hockey on, because I'm pretty sure it'll break their block if they're not if, you know, they're blocking normally because it's weaker, then their entire health will be like zapped in an instant. So use this to catch your enemies off guard. Use mirror kick to, you know, close distance on enemies. Use Light Ray to do some damage if the enemy's not blocking or is distracted, or, you know, use it as grinding. Also, Pika Jewels of Light can be used to farm Krakens like crazy. Use Light Kick, you know, to, what's it called? Do, like, taps to an enemy in order to do, like, just as in tap. Don't run away. Don't, like, run away from the fight entirely, just to, like, use it as a tap to set up some sort of combo. Use Light Lunge to close your distance on your enemy, and also break their block. Oh god, I am horrible at speaking. I am so sorry, guys. You know, you could also do some sick combos with Scythe. I may put a video of me, well, my brother fighting Cupid with Pika. He knows how to play more than I do. I haven't played in a while, so I'm a bit rusty. But, you know, I'll post how good Pika can be utilized in the up-and-coming, not the up-and-coming video, in a video that may start right, well, I won't say right now, because I still gotta explain Pika's passives. Pika, like all Logias, you get a Logia bar, right? That means if you get hit by an enemy without Hockey, the attacks will phase right through you. But that should be said that the Logia bar doesn't last forever. It's a bar for a reason. It will slowly drain, and you know, if you don't, you know, hurry up and find a counter way, like a way to counter the person's attacks, then you're fucked. So consider using Hockey, or consider using Observation Hockey in the middle of a battle. If, you know, you notice they don't have Hockey, and the attacks phase right through you, then block, or use a, you know, Light Lunge, Light Kick, something that will, you know, counter them while they're attacking you. And, you know, Pika's considered one of the fastest fruits, mainly because of its Light Flight ability, but you also get this dash ability. How normally in a game you would end up dashing, like you would roll forward or roll backwards and side to side. This one, you gain the ability to turn into a like, you just zap forward a bit, which is like extremely, it's not as far, but if you want to get from place to place without using Pika Flight, or you ran out of Pika Flight and Mirror Kick, you just go. So there's times where, you know, you'll end up glitching through walls because of Pika's dash, but that's all. But Pika can be utilized in many different ways. If you end up, what's it called? If you end up in a fight and you're low on health, most people end up running away with Pika. Mainly because, you know, they believe that all hope's over. But in other cases, you can end up blocking. Like, you end up blocking their attacks and fight back. You don't have to... Pika is a glass cannon. Pika's a glass cannon. Most people end up spending too much points on Pika or their Devil Fruit. So their health is usually, like, really low or stamina's really low. And because of that, they end up, like, getting their ass kicked. Or they end up, you know... They end up not knowing how to use Pika or, you know, weapons, and end up always relying on their moves. And once all their moves are used up, which Light Lens, its cooldown is a lot. It's very quick. Not a lot. It's very quick to reset. But, you know, most people end up using all their moves in one fell swoop, and then or their stamina, and they don't have any way of defending. I recommend using a weapon. There's builds for Pika. I don't even know what my build is. I put a lot in Devil Fruit, but I also put some in Sword, so I can end up using a secondary weapon, like Scythe here. But you know, not all battles are based on Devil Fruit. If you know how to block, if you know how to attack, and if you know how to combo, then you're all good. You don't have to rely on a fruit. And you don't have to listen to what I'm saying as a basis on how to use your fruit. This is just showing you how Pika works. So if you ever have it in your inventory and you want to consider eating it, but you don't know what to do, here's your showcase, and you know, use it any way you want. But this is just how I'm showing Pika off. So you guys go ahead and you know, guys go ahead and take my teachings not very seriously, you know. Oh. But that's the Pika showcase, and there should be a Cupid video in just about a few seconds.